Okay, so we're gonna start setting up the MR1. So you're gonna need your long 15-foot tube, and you're gonna need two filters right here. I already have one open, so we're gonna go ahead and get that going. Come over here. You're gonna make sure you got your. You're also gonna have your expiratory valve. It only goes in one way. It comes like this. You just pop it in with a little piece going down, pop it in, and then, I'm having trouble with one hand, and it just fits in there like that. Then you're gonna do your, two filters, and then the way this comes, it kind of comes with an arrow pointing outwards. You're gonna make sure the arrow is pointing outwards. This is the expiratory limb right here. Sorry, the inspiratory limb. This is the expiratory limb right here. So you're just gonna. You always want to make sure the arrow is facing towards you. So you have the arrow right here, and then you want to match up your. You already have your. This one good thing about this, it comes with the flow sensor already intact. So it's you want to match up the. You want to match up the blue. Can't see the blue with the blue, and then the clear with the white, and that's all the setup of the tubing is. And you can see how long it is. This is it's really long for MRI. There's a yellow line in MRI that you can't go past, and then you're going to go ahead and go, and this is on for the vent. And it's going to prompt you to go through the leak test. And this is your little valve for your little adapter to do your leak test on your expiratory valve. So your flow sensor. So it takes a little time to set up. Go through that. And any kind of stuff you need is there's QR code right there. So you want to do your pre-op check, and you can see it's being done. But you want to do this before you take a patient down, even if it looks like it's being done. The O2 sensor only has to be done once every 30 days. So you don't want to do that every time, because the O2 sensor only has a few different settings on there. So you're going to do the leak test right here. You're going to disconnect from the patient. You're going to block the breathing tube. You can use this. And then it's going to go through the leak test. And we reconnect breathing circuit. You can take a look, and it's done. So see how it clicked off here, the time right here. Now flow sensor. You're going to disconnect the patient, and it's going to ask you to flip the flow sensor. This is where you use your little thing right here, and you're going to flip it right here. And it'll automatically register that it's flipped. You have to be kind of fast with it, because it senses it will fail if you don't do it in a certain amount of time. But you can always go back and redo it. And then you're going to flip the flow sensor back. You can take this one off, and it's going to finish calibrating. And then you can go to, so see how it's done. If you need to do the O2 sensor, you can do the O2 sensor, or you can go straight to your modes. You can do whatever mode you need. So. If you wanted to do a BiPAP, you would do NIV, NIV-ST. You could, and our BiPAPs masks are. I did find out they are MRI compatible, so we can use them on the MRI. But this is the main settings you're going to be using is the volume control modes right here, and then you got your dual PAP. But we'll go through modes later on a different video. But that's really the setup for that, and you can. so you don't lose this, you can disconnect and put this in line right here, because you may need that later. And I would recommend before each shift, I would come in and do the leak test just to make sure it's done, so it's all ready to go. So that's it. Thank you.